Amazing ladies, so great to see you all. Happy Friday. I am coming to you live from the comfort of my own home today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite tired. I am working on something really exciting that I'm hopefully launching for you all next week. So watch this space. So I've been working a lot, and also, as you know, I host networking events. So I hosted one last night, which was amazing. It was so incredible. But it does kind of use a lot of my energy. So I have had my coffee already with a business friend of mine this morning, and so I thought, okay, I'll come back home and do it on my sofa. So I'm relaxed and chilled and it's quiet here, and I can really come to you with all of my presence and all of my heart. So I know that I'm not the only person who is there, who has an amazing mission, who has something that they're really, really passionate about. And the body just is like, I'm so tired, I need to stop. But your heart still keeps telling you, keep going. And I wanted to show up as exactly as who I am today, because I want to tell you that I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I am with you every single step of the way, and you are absolutely not alone if that's what you're feeling. As we are high achieving women, we have a tendency to keep going, not knowing when to stop. Because we love what we do, or, you know, there is expectations that need to be fulfilled, and whether it comes from other people or from us, and we just keep showing up and continuously without really resting. I am doing that right now only because I know that I have got a holiday coming up tomorrow. I am going to Athens. So today is my final little bit of a push before I am off for a couple of days. So if you're feeling in that way, I'm here for you, and know that you are not alone. Anyway, so today what we're talking about? Today we're talking about something that I had this question earlier this week, and I really want to share this with you because I know that there's so many women out there who are feeling like this. And the question is, I know what I want, but I just can't do it. I just can't get to it. Why? Why am I doing this? Why am I stuck here? Why, and what's going on? There are so many different ways that we can cut this. Like, honestly, this conversation, I can go on for hours. I won't, because it's like, I'm going for hours for this. But first of all, I really want to hone our thinking back into the underlying reasons why this could be happening. And off the top of my head, I can think of 3 key reasons why. You know exactly, you can see the vision. It's literally just on the other side of that jump, but it is still a jump. So no matter how clear you can see on the other side, when you look down, you see there's a great big gap, like ooh, that valley is looking rather deep. And so the 3 key reasons why it could be keeping you is 1, you're overthinking it. With high achieving women, we are so used to being the one who knows it all, the one who can do it all, the one who has it all together. So when you are in a space where it's unknown and you're like, what if, you have a tendency, or we have a tendency, to go into overthinking. When we go into overthinking, and when I talk about overthinking, I'm talking about perfectionism. I'm talking about all of the what ifs that you're thinking. When you're thinking in that way, you are basically using the what ifs or your perfectionism to hold yourself back. It is a fear-based thinking. And it is a way for you to tell yourself, or your mind to tell you, that's not safe, don't go there. Okay? So that's one reason. Another reason is because of your expectations. Now, as high achieving women, we know how to deliver. And whatever we do, we always want to deliver. And we're not just wanting to deliver in like, okay, here's the thing. It's like, here's the thing and more and more and more. We want to overachieve because it's something that we take pride in. It's something that we know we're really good at. And it's something that makes us feel good. So when you are going for something brand new that you haven't done before, and you are seeing the perfect thing on the other side of your jump, your expectations is that the moment this thing launches, the moment I choose a new job, the moment I have a relationship, the moment whatever you're wanting to do in your life, that big transition you're looking for is perfect. Like that second that you go live. Now, let me ask you this question. Is this realistic? And I'm not trying to be like down about it, and I'm not trying to kind of get you into a negative spiral. What I'm trying to do, and I'm not trying to tell you don't manifest, and it's not possible to manifest. What I'm saying is it possible that from the second you meet someone, if you're trying to get into a relationship, that person is absolutely perfect and there's zero faults? And there are nothing that you will ever need to work on together. Or if you're trying to get a new job, is it realistic that the one and only job that you apply to is the most perfect one and there will never ever be any negative sides to it? Or if you're trying to get into a business, from the moment that you have launched, you're going to get millions and millions of pounds in sales, millions and millions of people buying into it, and you never need to do anything and never need to, improve your services ever again. Is that really realistic from the word go? Because that's what a lot of people want from the moment they launch. And they think until they know and have the certainty that launch is going to be bang, they're going to fail. Or they have failed. Which is why they don't want to start. So then my question here is, are your expectations realistic? Are your expectations even right for you right now? Because let's take a business, for example. When you're trying to start a business or when you're starting a business, there is a lot of things to learn, not just about running the business, but also about your clients. If you're telling me that your client, your service or your product is already perfect from the word go, and you never need to do any market research and you're never going to need to improve it ever again, then that means you're not actually being growth centric and you're not willing to be flexible with your offer, to tailor it to the people to suit their needs and to suit what your clients really want, and for you to keep evolving and exploring yourself and your business. That's the kind of reframe that I want you to put in on yourself when you're thinking, I know what I want, but I can't do it. Because your expectations right now may not be the one that realistic, in the sense that there never needs to be anything that needs changing and you need it to be perfect. Okay? And then there's the third one, which is, what if I'm not good at it? What if I'm not cut out for it? What if I haven't learned enough? What if fill in the blanks? And this what if, again, is fear-based thinking. But this stems from feeling like you are not enough and you are not worthy. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of today, of our chat today, I told you I'm feeling quite tired. And when my friend asked me today, how are you feeling? What's going on? And I'm like, I'm just really tired today. We talked about it. We kind of like, we started talking about business and how is it going with my business, her business, etc., etc. And as we were coming to a close, I actually asked her, so how can I help you? How can I help you with whatever you're trying to achieve? And she said, oh, just keep being yourself. Just keep being you. And at that moment, I didn't actually know how to respond. I go, oh, okay, cool. And then I kind of brushed it off and moved on. But actually, now, and on the way home, I was like, think about it. She just said, just be me. Just be me. How can I help you? Well, you can help me just being you. If I look into that really deeply, and that's just what I want to share with you all, is that we don't realize how just being ourselves is already an amazing blessing to everyone else that we're interacting with. We don't realize whether we're tired, whether we're overwhelmed, whether we're trying to do something, whether we're not doing something, however, in whatever way we show up, it's already a blessing. And it's already an amazing thing for someone else. So, whatever what if you're trying to put on yourself, I want you to know this. Those what ifs are purely coming from you feeling that you're not enough and you're not worthy and you're not trusting yourself. But what if you did trust yourself? What if you did love yourself unconditionally? What if you did know that you are worthy of everything that you're trying to do, everything that you're working on, and everything that you want? Just what if? And what if just being you and showing up exactly as you are is already enough to take you to where you want to go? Because that's part of the journey. And I want to come back to this question of, I know what I want, but I just can't do it. Why? I want to come back to you with a different question. If you know what you want, and you want your life to be yours, then why are you trying to do it through someone else's experience? Why are you trying to look for an answer before you leap? Why are you trying to have more knowledge, be more, have more, do more before you go for it? Because if you know what you want, you just need to take the next step towards it. If you're already there and you can see it, then the only thing that's stopping you between you and that thing that you want is you. So the question is not why you can't do it. The question is, why are you not doing it? What's stopping you from doing the thing that you really want? What's stopping you from living the life that you really, really want? And that's the question that I want to leave you with today. Because when you know, and you know exactly what you want, you also know what's actually stopping you. But you might just be afraid of saying it out loud. You might just be overthinking. You might just be fear-based. So when you think about Why are you stopping yourself? And what is costing you by stopping yourself? That's going to help give you a complete different mindset and a reframe into handling the situation that you're in right now. I hope that's been helpful. And as usual, let me know if you have any comments or follow-up questions that you want to ask from me from today. I'm always up for answering your questions, and I always want to hear from you about how I can add more value to you, no matter where I'm sharing from. So on that note, thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. I will see you again next week when I come back for your next questions. Have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you again